Good morning, everyone. My name is AlgorithmQuartz. Welcome back to my channel. I have an oracle and tarot reading for everyone today. I'm filming this shortly after the Taurus full moon this month, after the Beaver full moon. It's also, I think, one day before Pluto enters Aquarius, so that's interesting. But the theme of this reading will be, what are you not seeing? And one thing interesting about this reading is this is the first time I'm going to be reading both for myself and a collective. So this reading will be for not only myself, but for people who relate to me, relate to my situation, and feel they can get something out of this. Into this, I'm going to start with my oracle deck. I'm using the Magic of Unicorns oracle for this reading. I'm going to pull my first card here. Cosmic Ruby. Be a peace ambassador. Practice cosmic mastery. I think this card is wanting you to set an example for other people. It's wanting you to set the example for other people by living the example, basically by, I guess, by being a person that by being trying to embody the person that you want to be. Think of all the good qualities that you would love to embody, that you love seeing other people embody, and really do your best to not only embody those, but like, I guess not really broadcast it, but like let it be seen. Like be proud of being able to embody those traits. Like be proud of yourself. Be confident in yourself because that's gonna catch on in a good way. Let me grab another card. Wool of Christ light. Open your heart. Spread unconditional love. Yeah, this in particular, one thing that you want to do right now is you really want to step into your feeling of love, of happiness, of joy, just for living this life. Like I know crappy things happen in life, but that's just how it is. The Buddhists say life is suffering, and that might sound depressing on the surface, but if you think about it, everyone experiences pain in their life. There is no such thing as a completely pain-free life. Like yes, some people have relatively little pains throughout their whole life in comparison to other people who go through terrible tragedies and traumas and tribulations and whatnot. But no matter how big or small what you're going through is, you still have positive things in your life. And I think Spirit is asking you to really hold on to the positive things that you have and let it light you up. Like people have a human negativity bias. Um, Often we tend to see the negative over the positive, and yeah, I can be guilty of this sometimes. I'm trying to not be like this. And the thing is, like, it can screw with your mindset. So really try to hold on to the positive aspects that you got going for you. Let it light you up. And when you let it light you up, other people take notice. Be a beacon, be an inspiration, light the way for others. Yeah. So again, really like embrace the positive things you have going for you. Try to embody the positive aspects that you love seeing in other people. And be a beacon, be an inspiration, light the way for others. Like this is what the cards are telling you. All right, so I pulled 3 oracle cards. I think it's time for tarot. I'm using my elemental tarot deck. Anyways, let's go with this deck. So first card is 5 of Fire reversed with Sun and Uranus influences. I'm going to grab some other cards to read along with it. We got the Fool reversed, Uranus and Neptune influences, and We got one of Earth, with Jupiter and Uranus influences. All of these have Uranus influences. That's interesting. I think this is an opportunity. This is an opportunity for healing, for positivity. I think what I'm seeing is potentially you've been caught up in a situation or you've just been caught up in your own sense of negativity. I'm getting with this five of fire. And with this reverse fool, I'm seeing like it's not serving you. Like this is a newer mindset potentially you picked up within the last few months, and it did serve you in a way at some point. It helped you make realizations because the thing is, life is not always sunshine and rainbows. You can't have the positive without the negative, and you have to accept that it exists, and you have to recognize it exists, or else it's lunacy. If you don't, but at the same time, you can't let it just. Some people look at the world through rose-colored lenses. You might be looking through the world through dark tinted lenses, and that might not be serving you at this point. And yeah, I think this one of Earth shows like, you do have the resources you need to start some really cool things. Um, in my opinion, all you really need is an idea and a clue on where to go with that idea. You have an idea and at least a clue of how to make it come to fruition. That is all you need. You don't need to have all of the details down right now. You don't need to know every single little detail. Um, often, honestly, okay, maybe this relates, maybe this doesn't, but one thing I want to say is when I first became an adult, I used to be so insecure about how I was doing in comparison to my peers and other adults. I was afraid I was gonna like blink and like screw up my whole adulthood. But as I got a little bit older, as I got a little bit more into adulthood, like I'm still a young adult, I'm 22 now. But as I got more into adulthood, I realized, like, I opened my eyes and I realized, wait, most of the adults around me who are twice my age don't know what the hell they're doing either. And that made me feel a lot better about myself. The thing is, you might think other people have their crap all together. They don't. Most people don't. Um, and like most people are just winging it their whole lives. Some of you may be younger. I'm not sure if this is the case for all of you, but some of you may be younger, like myself. And if that is the case, you might think that your peers, and especially adults who are older than you, have their crap together. They don't. Most people don't have their crap together. Most people are winging it. And so you don't need to be insecure about where you're at, about you not knowing all of the details yet for the future, because most people don't. Most people don't. And heck, there's a lot of people who have been adults for years and years who still don't know what they want to do with the rest of their lives, and that's okay. Let me grab more cards. We got Ten of Air reversed. There are Uranus influences. There's a lot of Uranus here in this reading. We got Beacon, Three of Fire. Ooh, Beacon. There was a Beacon Oracle card that we pulled a couple minutes ago. Interesting. Beacon, Three of Fire, Sun and Jupiter influences. Let me pull one more tarot card here. And we got One of Air, Mercury and Mars influences. Reversed. One of Air, reversed. Maybe you have a lot to do right now. You have a lot going on in your life. And you want to be this beacon though. You want to be an example for other people. You want to help other people. Yeah, you want to help other people. Um, you want to set an example. You just have a lot going on, and that's okay. Often in life, we have a lot going on, and just that's just how it is. That's just how it has to be sometimes. And it can be challenges are not meant to thwart you. They are meant to show you what you're made of. They're meant to show you what you're capable of, and they're meant to help you grow. I remember the reading is for what are you not seeing? That might be one of the things you're not seeing, that even though you're in a challenging situation, this is meant to help you grow. You are meant to become better from this, even if it sucks going through it right now. It's going to, in the end, I think the healing is going to be worth it. Let me grab more cards. I'm going to go in specifically. I want to know, what things are you not seeing? Five of Water, reversed. Moon and Pluto influences. Eight of Earth, reversed. Saturn and Pluto influences. And yeah, change. I am controlling the uncontrollable. Do not be ignorant of me. Be on your guard. Yeah, so what I'm seeing here is you're just afraid of things going wrong. And you're afraid of them going wrong in such a way that you don't have control over it. Um, sometimes I hear some people say, I'm only going to focus on the things that I can control today. And I think that's a really good goal, because sometimes in life we're just hit with things that are just out of our control. And this is not meant to make you feel helpless. It's just to help put it into perspective. Like, we cannot control every aspect of our lives, and we can control what we can control. And that is the stuff we should focus on. Anything outside of that, if we're putting excessive worry or excessive thought or excessive action into things that we can't control, that's not serving us, because guess what? We can't control it. And if we can't control it, it's not gonna serve us to just put so much energy into it. But yeah, what I'm getting here is you're afraid things are gonna go wrong, things are going to get screwed up in a manner that you have absolutely no control over. And while that could be, in some cases, a valid concern, at the same time, you don't have control over it. It is not serving you. So it is best to try to draw your attention back to what you can control. I know you can't control the weather. You can't control the weather. You can't control what way the wind blows. It's just going to blow whatever way it's going to, and the best you can do is, you know, prepare for it. But like, if a hurricane is gonna go through, and I don't know, maybe it's literal for some people, maybe it's not, but like, if a hurricane is going to go through, like, you can't control that. You have to just live with it. Um, Shit happens, essentially. Let me grab two, three more cards. Let's see. Is there anything else that might be pertinent from the tarot here? We have Mother of Earth reversed, Ascendant and North Node influences, Seven of Air reversed, Mercury and Neptune influences, and Five of Earth reversed, Neptune North Node influences. Okay, so I think I think what these cards are saying is that, the growth isn't easy, but it's worth it. And it'll help bring you into feeling abundant and grounded and secure. The Mother of Earth, kings and queens, basically the mother and father in this version of the tarot. They are mastery cards of whatever element they are, in tarot. And so with Mother of Earth, that is a mastery card of feeling grounded and secure, perhaps even abundant. because Earth is associated with monetary abundance. Um, I think once you can figure out how to embrace what you got going for you, try not to focus on what you can't control and focus on what you can control. I think that card is showing you you'll get there. Ooh, I just realized wind is on the top of this seven of air card. I was just saying you can't control what way the wind blows. I think this card shows you that in order to get through, you need to learn how to be flexible, because you are not always going to have control, and that is okay. And so the best way we can adapt to that is to learn how to be flexible with whatever changes life forces on us. Um, yeah, and also this other card I just pulled a bit ago, change. Things change in life, and sometimes it's our choice, sometimes it's not, but it's going to happen anyways, and we have to just learn how to go with the flow. I think is what this card is saying. Like, it's you have to just learn how to go with the wind. Um, you have to learn how to swim with the current instead of against it. Because once you figure out how to do that, you're going to realize swimming with the current feels a lot better than swimming against the current. Like it's just you're just more efficient, you're faster, and it just feels a lot less tiring to try to get from point A to point B. Okay, let me pick 2 to 3 more oracle cards, then I'll be done with this reading. Oneness. Look for the common humanity. Invoke Lemurian light. Excuse me, I can't English. Open to abundance. Believe you deserve. Accept plenty and prosperity. And Cosmic Pearl. Expand your psychic gifts. Open the gate to the angelic realms. Yeah, so oneness. Look for the common humanity. One thing that I've been hearing lately is one way you can try to find the positivity in whatever crappy situation you're in is try to find at least one thing positive about it. And for some people, it might make them feel conflicted because the situation's crappy, and I found a positive thing about it that makes things more complicated. I want to think about that. And maybe it's true, but also not everything is just black and white. There are very few things in nature that are black and white. There are very few absolutes. And so I think I think once you like, I think once you realize that it helps with the mindset because then it's not just, well, this is crappy, or this is great. It's more nuanced. You see more of the nuance. And I think that is very important. Um, Also, open to abundance and like expand your psychic gifts, open the gate to the angelic realms. Yeah, both of these cards are cards of abundance, and I think it's showing you that once you can figure out to find the positivity in every situation, that will open the doorway to abundance, whether it is literal monetary and physical abundance or whether it is just emotional abundance. And even emotional abundance makes a difference. And you just feel less crappy when you're in a state of emotional abundance. And of course, physical abundance is, you know, that for most people that's always desirable. I don't think most people would complain about that. But yeah, that is the reading I have for everyone. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, feel free to give me a like, a subscribe. I notice all of that. I am a small channel, woo woo. Leave a comment. I also sell tarot, oracle, and astrology readings, so if you're interested in that, feel free to check me out, maybe get a reading from me. I will have a link to my digital business card in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see everyone in the next video. Bye!